Have you noticed that walking to the mailbox feels harder than it used to? You pause halfway up the stairs, breathing heavier, wondering, am I just getting old? Well, not exactly. What's happening inside your body is quiet, gradual, and completely fixable. It's something called muscle loss or sarcopenia. It sneaks up after 60. First, stealing a little strength from your legs, then balance, then confidence. You might think it's just normal aging, but in truth, your muscles are asking for the right fuel. And they've been starving for it for years. The good news? You can rebuild that strength, not at the gym, not with fancy pills, but right at your kitchen table. Because what you eat in the morning can quietly turn back the clock on your legs. I'm Dr. Eli Morgan. I've spent 35 years helping men and women over 60 stand taller, walk steadier, and feel younger than their birth certificate says. Today I'll show you 6 simple foods, backed by science, that can help your legs stay strong and dependable for years to come. Stick with me till the end, because the number one food is already in your kitchen, but almost no one eats it the right way. Number 6, the Energy Restorer. I call this one the Energy Restorer, because after 60, even simple things, climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, walking across the room, start to feel heavier than they should. But the real problem isn't your age, it's that your muscles are running on empty. I remember one of my patients, Walter, 74, who told me, "Doc, I'm tired before I even start my morning walk." He wasn't lazy, his muscles simply didn't have the fuel they needed. See, your muscles are like engines. They need steady fuel, not quick sugar bursts that fade fast. That's why I recommend pumpkin or sweet potatoes. These are packed with complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, keeping your legs powered for hours instead of minutes. Their bright orange color comes from beta-carotene, a compound that repairs tiny muscle damage and fights inflammation, and that's what keeps your movement smooth and pain-free. Sweet potatoes also carry potassium, which helps your muscles contract properly and prevents cramps, and vitamin A, which supports recovery after activity. When you pair them with a little olive oil or butter, your body absorbs those nutrients even better. I tell my patients this: every roasted slice or warm bowl of pumpkin soup is quiet medicine. It repairs your strength one step at a time, and the more often you add it to your plate, the easier those small things, like standing tall or taking the stairs, start to feel again. Up next, a simple breakfast that can turn tired legs into engines that last all day. Let's talk about number 5, the Endurance Builder. Number 5, the Endurance Builder. Most people think of oats as just a plain, simple breakfast, but for those of us past 60, they're one of the best kept secrets for keeping your legs moving strong from morning till night. A few years ago, a woman named Clara told me she could barely make it through her morning walk without feeling her thighs burn. When we looked at her diet, breakfast was just coffee and toast. No wonder her muscles gave up halfway. Oats fix that. They're packed with slow-releasing carbohydrates that give your muscles a steady flow of fuel. No sugar crashes, no midday fatigue, just smooth energy that lasts. They also carry magnesium and iron, 2 minerals your legs quietly depend on. Iron helps your blood carry oxygen to tired muscle fibers. Magnesium relaxes those fibers, easing the tightness and night cramps that so many people mistake for just old age. And there's more. Oats offer a clean plant-based protein that helps repair muscle tissue after every step you take. That means steadier balance, stronger legs, and the stamina to finish the day without that heavy, dragging feeling. Try them warm in the morning with a handful of berries, or blend them into a smoothie if you prefer something quick. However you take them, make oats your daily companion. They quietly rebuild your endurance from the inside out. One spoonful, one strong step at a time. Up next, we'll talk about something smooth, green, and surprisingly powerful for aging muscles. Number 4, the muscle relaxer. The muscle. Number 4, the muscle relaxer. If you wake up feeling stiff, or your knees sound like popcorn when you stand up, this one's for you. Because stiffness isn't just age, it's inflammation. Those tiny fires inside your muscles and joints that make movement feel like work. And one of the simplest ways to calm that fire is with avocado. I call it nature's muscle relaxer. Avocados are loaded with healthy fats, omega-9s, and monounsaturated oils that act like natural lubricants for your joints. They let your knees, hips, and ankles glide instead of grind. They also pack magnesium, which helps your muscles release after contracting, and that's what makes you feel looser, lighter, and more in control when you walk. I once worked with a retired mail carrier named Joe, 71, walked half his life, then one day said, "Doc, my legs just won't cooperate anymore." We adjusted his breakfast. Half an avocado a day, a drizzle of olive oil, and more water. In 2 weeks, he said his legs felt less like bricks, more like part of me again. That's what real food does. It doesn't fight your body. It helps your body fight for itself. So the next time you're making breakfast, slice an avocado, sprinkle a bit of salt, maybe add it on toast or beside your eggs. Simple, delicious, powerful. And coming up next, a fruit that acts like armor for your muscles, protecting every step you take. Let's move to number 3, the defender. Number 3, the defender. Every strong leg needs protection, not just from strain, but from the slow damage time brings. And one of the best defenders nature ever made comes in small, colorful packages. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. They're not just sweet treats. They're full of antioxidants, those microscopic shields that protect your muscle fibers from daily wear and tear. Each step you take creates tiny stress in your muscles. If your body can't repair those micro tears fast enough, that's when stiffness, weakness, and soreness creep in. Berries help your body heal faster. They fight oxidative stress, lower inflammation, and support blood flow, which means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients with every heartbeat. That's why people who eat berries several times a week often move with more ease, less pain, and sharper balance. And there's a bonus. The deep color in berries comes from a compound called anthocyanin, which has been shown to preserve the strength of the tiny capillaries in your legs, the ones that feed your muscles and keep them alive and responsive. I often tell my patients, don't think of berries as dessert. Think of them as daily maintenance. Add a handful to your oatmeal, mix them into yogurt, or just eat them straight from the bowl. Every berry is like a small promise your body makes to stay stronger tomorrow. Now, if berries defend your muscles, the next one rebuilds them, and it comes from the sea. Let's talk about number 2, the rebuilder. Number 2, the rebuilder. This one comes from the ocean, salmon. Rich, colorful, and loaded with the kind of nutrition your muscles crave as you age. You see, after 60, your body doesn't rebuild muscle as easily. Even if you stay active, the rate of repair slows down, unless you feed those cells what they're missing. And salmon delivers exactly that. It's packed with omega-3 fatty acids, the kind that reduce inflammation deep inside muscle tissue. Those healthy fats improve circulation, helping oxygen reach every corner of your legs. That means fewer cramps, less heaviness, and faster recovery after walking or climbing stairs. Salmon also gives you high-quality protein, which is the raw material your muscles use to repair themselves after daily wear. Think of it like patching a wall. You can't fix the cracks if you don't have the right material. This is why I tell older patients, skip one processed meal a week and replace it with salmon. Baked, grilled, or even canned, it makes a real difference within weeks. And there's a little secret most people overlook: vitamin D. Salmon carries plenty of it, and without enough vitamin D, your muscles simply can't function at full strength. It's not just about bones, it's about control, balance, and power in every step you take. If you want to feel steady again, start here. The ocean provides what time takes away. And when it comes to rebuilding, there's one final piece: the foundation itself. Let's finish strong with number one, the foundation. Number one, the foundation. If your legs are the pillars that carry you through life, then this food is the concrete holding it all together. Eggs. Simple, familiar, and more powerful than most people realize. Eggs are one of the few foods that give your body complete protein, meaning they contain all the amino acids your muscles need to rebuild and stay strong. After 60, this becomes vital. Your body can't store amino acids the way it used to, so every meal is a chance, or a missed one, to restore what's been lost. Inside that small shell is also vitamin B12, essential for nerve health, because strong muscles don't mean much if the nerves that control them are fading. That's why people who eat eggs regularly tend to have sharper balance, faster reflexes, and better coordination. And then there's choline, a nutrient that keeps the mind-to-muscle connection alive, the signal that tells your legs to move smoothly and confidently. Think of it as tuning the wires between your brain and your body. I often tell my patients, don't fear eggs, don't throw away the yolk. That's where most of the strength lives. A couple of boiled or scrambled eggs in the morning, paired with some vegetables or oats, can do more for your mobility than any supplement on a shelf. Because this isn't just food, it's foundation work. Each bite tells your legs, you still belong to me. Now that you know what to eat, let's tie it all together so you can keep that strength for years to come. Let's bring it all together. When you reach your 60s, 70s, even 80s, strength isn't about chasing youth or lifting heavy weights. It's about reclaiming control of your body, one small steady choice at a time. Each of the foods we talked about today, the sweet potatoes, oats, avocados, berries, salmon, and eggs, works like a quiet ally. They don't perform miracles. They simply give your muscles the energy, repair, and protection they've been missing for years. Start with just one change. Maybe a warm bowl of oats with berries tomorrow morning, or roasted sweet potatoes for dinner tonight. Do it not out of fear, but out of respect for the life your legs have carried you through. I've seen men and women in their 70s regain their balance, walk without pain, even dance again, simply by feeding their bodies the right way. And I want that for you, because your legs are more than just muscles. They're freedom, your link to the world, your independence, your dignity. So feed them like they matter. Strength isn't lost overnight, and it doesn't return overnight either. But every small, consistent habit adds up. One good meal, one mindful walk, one extra glass of water, and slowly, your body begins to trust itself again. You wake up one morning and realize the stairs don't feel as steep and your legs don't ache as much. That's the quiet gift of consistency. That's what these foods do. They give your body the tools to keep moving forward with you. So take one small step today. Pick one of these foods and make it part of your week. Write it down, make it a promise, and next week, add another. That's how strength returns. Quietly, surely, and for good. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this message reached you, share it with someone who might need a gentle reminder that healing is still possible. Stay well, stay moving, and remember, it's never too late to feel strong again.